Now that the presidential debates are over, it's up to Americans to choose their next leader. But given their stark differences and their heated campaign rhetoric, the next president will have some explaining to do.
Very simply, elections have consequences. They are rough and ready contracts with the American people. You are being hired to do a job, and the American people's understanding of what they're hiring you to do is based on what comes out of your mouth during the campaign.
Bill Galston, a former advisor to President Bill Clinton, says if elected, Donald Trump would need to reveal the true cost of building a border wall with Mexico. Trump says the wall would cost $12 billion, but independent estimates suggest it's closer to $40 billion. Trump says Mexico will pay for it, but most analysts say that's unlikely. Similarly, a President Hillary Clinton would also have to explain her initiatives.
She's talked about a children and family policy. She's talked about a big infrastructure program. She's talked about comprehensive immigration reform. These are all the sorts of things that the American people will hold her responsible for doing.
But the challenge is how to pay for those programs. We spoke with the president of the nonpartisan committee for a responsible federal budget.
Donald Trump, for instance, has promised not to fix entitlement programs, Medicare and Social Security. Hillary Clinton has promised not to raise taxes on any family making below $250,000. Well, that sounds nice, but if you want to spend as much as she wants to, that tax money, you can't fix this problem from just taxing the rich alone.
McGinnis says the next president will also have to deal with a slow growth economy and a job market that, for all its gains, still leaves many Americans feeling insecure. But aside from stagnant wages and growing income inequality, the most consequential economic challenge may be the country's ballooning debt, on track to hit $20 trillion by the end of the year.
Hillary Clinton basically would keep the status quo. Donald Trump would make it worse. So if you're grading on a curve, Hillary Clinton comes out significantly ahead, but neither of them has a plan to do what we're looking for, and therefore nobody gets a passing grade.
The CRFB says Trump's plan would add $5 trillion to the debt. Clinton's about $200 billion. Neither has a plan to reduce the deficit. But after a scandal-plagued campaign season and Trump's claims of a rigged election, voter mistrust and congressional gridlock may prove to be the biggest challenge yet for the next U.S. president. Arcega, VOA News, Washington.